On the day my divorce was final, I'll never forget what my ex said to me. He looked me right in the eyes and he said, "You're going to regret this. You're going to get 6 months down the road and you're going to regret divorcing me." And you know what? He's right. I did have regrets, but probably not the kind of regrets he thought I would. And
Okay, here comes the narcissism. Buckle in, guys.
while I don't think it's healthy to dwell on them, I do think it's healthy to recognize them and learn from them so that we don't repeat them. So with that being said, here's what my regrets actually looked like. I regret not listening to my intuition. I regret gaslighting myself. I regret not giving myself enough credit. I regret doing what I thought was best for everybody else but me. I regret not making my happiness and well-being more of a priority.
How about I regret not appreciating my husband more. I regret not trying to make the marriage work more. I regret not being more respectful towards him. I regret having social media accounts where I'm posting myself on them. All right, let's let her continue.
And lastly, I regret not being strong enough to leave sooner. And though making the decision to get divorced was the hardest decision I've ever had to make, and it took me a long time to get there, I've never once regretted it.
She's never once regretted it, yet she's here making this TikTok, blasting it out to the world that about how she doesn't regret it. You know what it tells me? She regrets it. Right? She regrets it. I know a woman I grew up with that got married. She was married for like 17 years and just was a complete nag to her husband and constantly bullying him around the place. And, you know, he finally had enough and left, started cheating on her. And she was shocked and just, you know, there was like no accountability for what she did. I mean, you can't change these women. So yeah, she absolutely regrets it. I mean, some dead giveaways here, guys. I mean, they're not dead giveaways. They're red flags. Dude, this is a 45-year-old woman. Okay, let's just get down to the facts here. This 45-year-old woman here clearly has done some Botox, collagen injections, definitely some lip injections here. Fake hair extensions. I mean, these. Why do women do this? I mean, the hair extensions look so fake, man. This chick looks faker than the Chinese Rolex to me. I mean, so why is she so focused? I mean, just looking at her here, you can tell her main priority isn't even her own happiness, much less her husband's. Her priority is her appearance. Okay? Her priority here is her appearance. Everything has to look perfect. So this tells me that this chick has social media accounts. She was uploading photos of herself. Now that she's divorced, guess what she's going to do? Is she going to miraculously be single and celibate for the rest of her life? No. She's going to get on, guess what? The dating apps, right? She's going to get on the dating apps, and now, instead of having a husband, one man that hopefully you were sleeping with, the only guy you were sleeping with, she's going to get on the dating apps and go through multiple hoe phases like these women always do, right? They always think the grass is greener on the other side. It never, ever fails. These women never, ever think. Even female friends I've had in the past, would tell me, "Oh, I'm thinking about leaving my husband, or I'm thinking about leaving my boyfriend. What do you think?" And I mean, like, you should think long and hard about that, because you don't want to get back out there as a 35, 45, 55-year-old woman and think you could pick up the pieces like you're 18 years old and hot. Plus, the dating game has changed, right? And we're living in a hookup culture now. Do you really want to leave this man who cares about you, maybe you have some problems with, that you could probably work out, to go bang all these random dudes that will have zero respect for you, that will probably like film you and upload it to porn sites? I mean, do you really want to engage in all that stuff? Or do you want to try to work it out with this guy? Because if you think he's a dickhead, wait till you get on these dating apps and you'll meet some legit dickheads who completely just take advantage of you, will never put a ring on your finger because now you're 45. Now you're divorcee. That doesn't look good on your resume, ladies. When you're on the dating apps, that doesn't look good on your resume. You know what that screams to men on dating apps? Failure, loser. She's about to go through her hoe phase. Just good for sex, nothing else. You know, because I always hear these women who are about to divorce their husbands talk about, he didn't value me, I wasn't seen, I wasn't appreciated. Yeah, wait till you get on these apps, man, and you'll see the real meaning of being unseen, undervalued, unappreciated, disrespected, taken advantage of. You wait to see what's waiting for you there. So I'm going to side with her husband on this. Yes, I believe she already regrets it, but she will regret this even more once she starts getting out there, if she hasn't already, especially with this look that she has going. I mean, you could spot these chicks a mile away. You know, they're just easy lays. They're just, I mean, come on, man. The hair, the fake eyelashes, the freaking lip injections. Give me a break. Probably got fake boobs. So let's go on to the next. I can't even stand it anymore. All right, look what the cat dragged in.
Divorced men, 70 to 80% of the time, I would argue in relationships it's probably similar. Men aren't leaving, women are. So to a guy's point of view, he's going to commit to this girl, and what does he get? He doesn't get purity anymore, you know, these hoes. You know, he doesn't get youth anymore, so he doesn't get either of those things. A lot of times she already has a kid, so he's not fulfilling his mating strategy. On top of that, even if he does find a good woman that maybe has the qualities he's looking for, she was going to want him to marry her. And what does he get out of that? Oh, she can leave and take half and take my kid. And she's paid to take my kids away from me. She gets more money if she takes my children. And so from the men's point of view, they're just kind of like, F it, because like women aren't wives nowadays. And what do they get out of it? But like men are logical. They're logical people. And so they're thinking, does the benefit outweigh the cost? And like, I just think as women, we have to look at ourselves and say, the benefits we bring nowadays don't outweigh the cost for.
Yeah, God forbid you ask a woman what she brings to the table, right? And I believe now they are labeling that as misogynistic. I kid you not, right? Asking a woman what she brings to the table is now being labeled as being a misogynist, right? So like claiming you hate women because you go, hey, what do you bring to the table? Oh my gosh, man. And speaking of wives, what she was just saying here about most women want to be married, but they don't want to be wives. I mean, the woman we just covered, right? With the hair extensions and the implants and the, you know, all the plastic surgery. Does she look like a wife to you, or does she look like a streetwalker? Sorry to say, I'm just calling it like it is, man. Calling it like it is. Because if you're a wife, if you're married to somebody, you should look classy, right? Even if you're no longer married to him, like she is, she said she divorced him, you don't suddenly start looking like a streetwalker, right? That means that was already, you know, in your head. I mean, that was already pretty much your persona while you were married. So yeah, I would not want my wife looking like that, even if she was aging, right? I would prefer her to age gracefully and dress classy. I don't like all this fake crap, just like I'm not going to put rims on my Lamborghini or like ruin it. I like to keep it all stock, right? Or put big wings or fart can exhaust on it. Nah, I like it stock. It's beautiful the way it is, right? And that's how I like my women, right? You might be different, right? But I mean, the woman we just featured earlier, yeah, I mean, just as a professional PUA, man, whenever I see chicks like that in a venue, a club, a bar, I don't even approach them, because I know that women who do that to themselves have low self-esteem, they're insecure with themselves, and they have a propensity to cheat and be high maintenance. I mean, there's no benefit to dating those girls, and they're easy, right? They're easy. They're just easy lays, which means they have a higher likelihood of STDs, right? And I don't know how we got on that tangent, but whatever. Yeah, you're right, Pearl. In any case, drop your comments below, guys. I'll see you in the next one.
All right, this is M from the 33 Secrets signing out here with the Lamborghini. Yes, it's my Lambo. Go to Matt Cross Official, my IG, see the entire process of me purchasing this vehicle. Took about 2 months to close, and the same guy who delivered my DeLorean also delivered my Lamborghini. TJ at Florida Exotic Transport. If you ever need to transport a muscle car, exotic car, he's your man. So very excited about this vehicle. It's actually a pretty rare find. It's Rossifesto Red, which is one of the rarest colors for Lamborghini. It's a $14,880 option, believe it or not. I was on a hunt for one for over 2 years, just like I was my DeLorean. Finally found one. It's got super low miles, 11K, not bad. And we're gonna be featuring this car a lot more here on the channel for many years to come. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? Whew. Oh my gosh, take a look at this. It hasn't dried yet, but I'm still putting this on there. It's my IG tag. But as always, gentlemen, make sure you smash that like button. Smash that like button below. Do it for the Lamborghini and the DeLorean. I still have it, by the way. I'm not selling the DeLorean. I'll probably keep this car for a little bit, but DeLorean is gonna stay. So we'll get the DeLorean back on here pretty soon. But enjoy the Lamborghini. And again, smash the like button. Smash that subscribe button as well. Helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, platinum pill content that I'm teaching you even further, best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there into the world and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students all around the world now are out there approaching and closing every single week. And I kid you not, we are making it happen every single week. And I want you to become one of us. I want you to join us. And right now it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons from me in Mastery. So take advantage of it. It's the best way to support my work. If you love what I'm doing here, if you love what I'm teaching you here, and you feel like I've added value to your life, this is the best way to pay me back. Get into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months of Mastery. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I'll see you in my next coaching video. I'm out with the Lambo. Till next time. Whew, so sweet.